that are referred to my notes here. You forgot to, Sabine forgot to mention the Gay Pride Parade, by the way. And while I'm at it, I haven't seen this many beads and masks since Dave's bachelor party. Different kind of beads. That was a bit much for this crowd. Now I'll introduce myself. For those of you who don't know me, my name is David Klein. I have to refer to my notes for that one. And I'm Dave's best man and lifelong friend. Dave and I have known each other for a long, long time. Most of our lives, in fact. We've been friends so long that when we first met, Gerald Ford was president. Happy Days was the hit show on TV, and green slime was a popular toy for kids. Remember that? Yeah. Green slime? Yeah. Let's see here. Our families live next door to each other, and as a result, we're very close. I grew up calling Dave's mom and dad Uncle Jerry and Aunt Eileen. And likewise, he called my mom and dad Uncle Bob and Aunt Martha. Of course, I was born first and named David, and I was so handsome and endearing as an infant that about 2 years later or so, Uncle Jerry and Aunt Eileen had their second child and named him after me. That's the story I'm going with anyway. Well, this created a serious conflict. Out of the confusion that ensued, the nicknames of Big David and Little David were born. Sorry. I'm struggling with how close to have my mouth to the microphone.
Around it.
I'm afraid now. I'm afraid now that those nicknames are no longer valid, as the once skinny little kid with the round face has grown up to be taller than me. Damn it. Anyway, over the years, he has been the closest thing I've had to a little brother and has been my best friend. Therefore, there should be no one more qualified than me to bust his chops here tonight, and that is what I'm about to do. The first thing I want to point out about Dave is that when he finds something he likes, he sticks to it. Take his taste in music, for example. As many of you know, Dave loves heavy metal. Dave loves heavy metal so much that when he makes the members of Metallica feel like they're half-assing it. He has stuck to this preference no matter what decade it has become. There is something weird yet admirable about that. He likes it, he doesn't care what people think, he sticks to it. Now, strangely, and in direct contrast to that, Dave has also become very adaptable and adventurous over the years. One night, we were told about LASIK eye surgery by a mutual friend. A week later, he was in Canada with laser beams slicing his eyeballs apart. 10 years later, I'm still weighing my options. See, I'm wearing glasses. Candidate. Later, on my invitation, he picked up and moved down to New Jersey at a moment's notice to come and work for the IT company where I worked. A snap decision made with little hesitation, which was the beginning of his career in IT. And most recently, after suffering the misfortune of being laid off from his job at Microsoft, I remember telling him that he should look at this as yet another new opportunity. He told my wife Juliet and I about this opening down in New Orleans, and bam, here he is, once again embarking on a new life, in a new town, and now with a new wife. Dave has become the kind of man that jumps at an opportunity when he sees it. Without fear, without undue contemplation, he jumps in with both feet. And this might just be the quality I admire the most about him. When Dave first started seeing Chantel, after a seemingly endless stream of internet dating, it quickly became evident that this time he'd found the right woman for him. Dave and Chantel both waited just long enough to find the right person to marry. It is a testament to their perseverance. Neither one would settle for anything less than the perfect fit. As a result, Dave and Chantel are a little on the mature side as they tie the knot. They are so old that the cast of the movie Cocoon were like, wow, those two waited a long time. Dave and Chantel are so old. They are so old that when they met the rabbi, he started performing last rites. For the, do Jewish people do last rites? Shema or something like that? I don't know. It worked for the joke, anyway. For those that know Chantel, I don't have to tell you that she is a very warm and caring person who has developed many strong and lasting relationships with people over the years, all of whom she is still in constant communication with. Between her family and friends, let's face it, she's on the phone a lot. When Dave told me that he was planning on proposing, I encouraged him by saying, "That's great. Go out and get some Verizon stock, and I'm sure you'll be very happy." But seriously, folks, Chantel's on the phone so much that even switchboard operators are like, damn, that girl's on the phone a lot. But what I have come to learn about Chantel is that she is a beautiful woman with a gentle heart full of love. What's even better is that she loves my friend, and I know he's in good hands. For Dave, Chantel is the new heavy metal. He loves her, and now for sure is going to stick with her. When Juliet and I came for a visit last summer, just a couple of weeks after they moved to New Orleans, it was clear that they were well on their way to forging a wonderful life together. They had found a new home and were full of excitement and anticipation of what would come next. Tomorrow, they will take that next step together as they unite in marriage and begin a journey filled with love and blissful satisfaction, at least for the first few weeks. Here's to Dave and Chantel. Good luck and rock on.